Now, the renovation continues.
Staff Sergeant Alan Hill was a soldier in Iraq who came back with severe post-traumatic stress disorder. He has not been able to really come home.
My vehicle was struck by an IED. My PTSD really makes me agitated and scared.
He can have a nightmare that can start triggering things, and then he's up acting them out.
Symptoms didn't start showing up until later. I felt like I was a threat to my family.
It was no longer safe for him to live at home with us.
Frankie seems like she has been a huge help.
She just has this innate sense to know when I'm not right.
Thank you so much for nominating the Hill family.
There are thousands of families struggling with the same issues that the Hills are struggling with.
Coming up next.
Hey, Buzz, you got a lighter? I'm getting my heart rate up. This is science here.
To really inspire you guys, I'm giving you some help. Guys, bring in the help. Puppies!
And the star of the show, played by Mr. Crumpet. Come on out, buddy.
Holy, look at our doggy park for Frankie.
So that's his Purple Heart.
Yeah, that's the real thing.
We have not done this before. This is something that's totally new to all of us.
We'll find out what he needs.
Our plan this week is to bring the family home in silence.
Noise is one of the biggest triggers of PTSD. I didn't know what was going to happen.
I think I'm gonna pass out.
We got you.
You're okay.
Hello? Hello? I can't hear you. Just can't hear you right. I cannot hear you. Hey, quiet drywall, quiet drywall, quiet drywall.
What I've learned about PTSD this week is that we have so much stress, it starts to build, and there's no place for that stress to go. One of the things we're doing to keep that from happening is trying to make for a very quiet house. Our drywall is designed to keep our sound levels down, and I think it'll be great for Alan. Yeah, anyway, so listen, I'm gonna need 2 pizzas, all right? One with extra cheese and mushroom, the other with ground beef and onions, all right? Yeah, to the build site. Okay, thanks a lot. No, it's all good now, yeah. Sorry, thanks. That's what I call quiet.
Jenny!
Hi, Johnny.
Hey, sweetie pie.
Hi.
What's happening?
We're just working on this wall.
So, how'd we do?
I think we did great. In particular, when people have PTSD and other anxiety disorders, it's really important that they learn how to manage their anxiety through relaxation, meditation, and mindfulness. A lot of times when we're meditating, we use elements of nature, because nature is pretty calming naturally.
Our 2 goals this week were to design places that were therapeutic for Alan, but also where the whole family can reconnect. I put a topiary wall in the gym for Alan because it has a calming, serene, zen-like atmosphere. And I thought, perfect for Alan.
I'm gonna have anxiety if we don't finish this room.
Let's get it done.
All right.
All right.
Give me a staple.
Yeah, hey, everyone, someone I want you to meet.
It's not every day that one of the families we help out is actually nominated by an award-winning actress like Glenn Close. She's so passionate. We want to make sure we also raise awareness to some of these amazing organizations like Puppies Behind Bars and definitely getting the word out about mental conditions like PTSD. Well, I'm so glad you can be part of this. I know that you're really passionate about this whole cause.
You know, Alan came home, but he wasn't home. They really felt they had lost their dad. And what I'm so thrilled about this whole thing with you all is not only are they gonna be able to come home together, you're gonna educate millions of people about what PTSD is. So thank you for that.
No, we're glad to do it. I'm so glad you can be. I mean, someone of your stature doesn't just show up in the art scene every day, so this is pretty awesome. So we've got so much to do. We'd love to have you involved in some of the projects,
I would love it. You know, I've always wished I was a furniture maker, so maybe I can invite you.
Well, this week, I think you're gonna get to be.
Yeah, great.
So come on, let's get to work.
Okay, let's do it. When I first met the Hills, Alan was very fragile, and nothing that I've gone through will match what this family's gone through. And I wanted to be here to witness them coming home and to support them.
So this is a box that has a bunch of Alan's medals, a lot of his awards, a lot of things that he's been given for his service. They've been sort of living out of containers, you know, at her parents. But now that we are bringing them home, I think we need to sort of find the perfect place for it. But I'm also worried that these could be triggers, you know what I mean, if he sees them. So I'd love it if you could sort of take the charge on that. Okay. Since Glenn Close actually came here and wanted to be part of the project, I thought a really cool thing she could work on with us was a special place for Alan's medals, his decoration, you know, his Purple Heart, things that he'd been been given in honor of his service to this country.
Maybe they can come up with a design where it's like a coffee table type thing with a top that you don't see, but maybe drawers that you can,
That can slide out.
Yeah.
I like that. So it could be a functional piece.
Right.
But as you slide it out, you actually realize it's very special.
Yeah, maybe that will work.
I like that idea. Hey, yo, design team, Polly, Ed, Paige, Johnny, come here for a minute. Okay, so this week, not only are we building a house for the family, but we're also remembering that Frankie is a huge part of the family, right? And that connection between him and Alan is undeniable. Because Frankie is right there, I mean, by Alan's side every single day. So I think it's important that we really think about Frankie as well. Okay. So I've decided to really inspire you guys. I'm giving you some help. Guys, bring in the help. Puppies! So this is Pinky. That's gonna go with Paige.
That's gotta be it.
This is Crumpet. Goes over there with the English muffin. Now this is Polly. And this is Lil John.
How are we doing?
Puppies Behind Bars is an amazing program where inmates at prison actually train service dogs to help out servicemen and women that need that kind of help. If it weren't for Frankie, we wouldn't be able to reunite a family. I have to say, I'm pretty excited about you guys teaming up with these guys. You guys ready?
Ready. We're ready.
All right, good stuff. That one might need to go.
Mom's favorite. I've always been Mom's favorite.
How's it going, guys? Good. Oh, this looks great.
We have a lot of land, and I want to make sure that I get it right for Mikhail, that I give him the best place to train for track.
This is Pinky. Say hi to everyone. Hi. She's gonna be our expert to see what we should do for Mikhail. As you guys know, I'm trying to decide between a round track in the backyard or a straight track. So let's see which one you like better. Here's the start line. Okay. Do you like the round track? Well, apparently not. Let's try the straight track. Come on over here. There you go, puppers. Go on. Oh, definitely. She likes the straight track. Wait, come here. Come here. Oh, okay.
Okay, little John, I need your help. So what I'm thinking about doing, buddy, is I'm thinking about incorporating the office and the gym together. So Gina would be in the office over here, and Alan would be in the gym over here. And it would be a room divider in the middle. So I thought this would be the best of both worlds. If they could have that quality time together. What do you think?
Perfect. Yes. One more. Push it. Push it. Push it. I got you. Yeah. You did it. You did it.
Oh, you guys, this is looking good. Asia, you gotta hold little Polly for a second, okay? All right, everybody, gather around here, gather around. We got our little dog park. All right, and then we go over the caulk, over here, through the finish line. On your mark, get set, go. Come on, buddy. Finish line, yes! That is a smart dog.
Drayson, we're doing a room for him this week, and he's a budding actor. So Ty gave me Mr. Crumpet to help inspire me. So we've done a miniature set of basically Drayson's bedroom. And the star of the show is Drayson himself, who's played by Mr. Crumpet. Come on out, buddy. You guys are good. In Drayson's room, there's going to be these huge kind of scenes that will open up on one wall like a book. So one book opens up, and there is a huge surfboard scene, massive wave of a surfboard. Then the next scene opens up on the wall.
It's medieval times, my liege, my dear.
And then the last scene is obviously cowboy world, hence the sheriff's badge. And Crumpet is the sheriff. So do you think he's going to like the room? Oh, yeah. Man, give me 5. We've aced it. We've aced it, Crumpet.
Mike, one of the things we have here, and I think you'll appreciate this being a veteran of 2 wars, also suffering from PTSD, this room here, it's a quiet room. Our #1 job this week is to make sure we can bring Staff Sergeant Hill back to his family. And noise is one of the things that really can trigger a PTSD episode. So imagine the center of the house having a quiet room. These walls are 8 inches thick reinforced concrete with foam inside of that, insulation on top of that, and then our soundproofing sheetrock on top of that.
This room alone is going to help Alan out a lot.
Comfortable? Hey, remember I told you about those sensors?
Oh, yeah.
I've got one strapped around my chest, just like that, right now. We're gonna hook them up to Alan, and we're gonna be able to monitor his heart rate, his respiration, all those things, and transmit them wirelessly.
awesome.
When Alan has one of these episodes, we're thinking there's got to be some kind of physiological precursor. Like, does his heart rate go up? Does his respiration go up? Can we help determine when he's going into an episode?
So wait, run through exactly what's going on there.
All right, I've got this Bluetooth sensor strapped to my chest.
All right.
And it's sending data wirelessly to this computer. Same sort of computer that we're going to be using for Alan. I just hooked it up to this flashing red light, just show my heart rate.
Each beat, one blink.
Exactly.
Got it.
I still need to test it out, so I decided to do something that I knew would get my heart rate up really, really hard. Hey, Buzz, you got a lighter?
Wait, what are you gonna do?
Getting my heart rate up. This is science here.
Let me just get the fire extinguisher.
All right, what are we up to?
I hit 164 as my max. We're gonna write some more software that understands what the sensor is telling us about his physiology. So when Alan has one of these episodes with this chest strap and reads his heart rate and sends that data out to a computer to help him figure out that maybe it's time to go back to your quiet room and relax.
Then we can send a text message to Mom, send it to his phone.
Could be.
Got it.
Straight back, boss.
Paulie, look at our doggy park for Frankie. Giant bones that she's gonna be able to climb on, and it's on a hill, so she's getting all that exercise, running around, and look at our water park. Do you see Mr. Dalmatian over there? He's gonna have water coming out of his mouth, and he's gonna have water coming right out of those little holes right there. What do you think, Paulie? We're coming along, isn't it? It's pretty good, huh?
We did good. Yes. I love you too.
What, like that?
Hey, let me just feel the arm there. We got some muscle in there. Get stuck into it, my dear.
Oh, all right.
Oh, you ain't gonna scratch it. You ain't gonna hurt
Okay.
it.
Right, fellas, gang, ladies, we can leave Miss closer. Let's go get some lunch. She's gone on it. Let's go.
Beautiful.
Okay, see ya.
We're serious about this barbecue. Bring it on.
Oh, man.
This is my judging. You eating yours. Ed!
The community came out to show their love and respect for Alan Hill and his family. And what better way to raise money for the family in Kansas than an old-fashioned Kansas City barbecue cook-off?
I'm moving to Kansas.
Oh my God.
There were barbecue stations set up, there was music, there were events for the kids, and it was quite a special moment to see most of the community of Ottawa come out and just say thanks.
I think it's awesome that the community got together to raise funds for the Hill family. So what do you say we let them know what's going on, huh?
Melted on my... Oh, that is cold. Oh, look at the waterfall.
Look at Yosemite Falls.
Talk about an adventure vacation.
That was fun, wasn't it?
It was fun.
Hello, Hill family. I hope you're having a fantastic time on your vacation in Yosemite, California. Now, Alan, all week long, we've worked hard to build you a quiet, stress-free home for you to come home to. And another way the community has gotten together to relieve you of some of that stress is by raising money for you and your family. So we're actually at a fundraiser to do just that. What better way to raise money than an old-fashioned barbecue cook-off, Kansas City style?
I want some of the leftovers.
I know, right? Alan, there's one person I want to introduce you to. His name is Dan Walrath, and he runs an organization called Operation Finally Home, which puts wounded veterans like you into new homes.
Alan and Gina, thank you so much for your service to your country. The sacrifices the family makes is just incredible, and we know what you've been through. And tonight, we'd like to announce that we're going to donate $10,000 to the fund that is established here this evening. Also, we're going to take care of your taxes and insurance for the next 2 years.
With the benefit from Operation Finally Home and the money we raised here tonight, it's over $40,000 for you and your family.
Seeing the community rallying behind me and helping us achieve our piece of the American pie helped me in realizing that I'm not alone in this thing, that there are individuals out there who really care about us service members coming home. That's a testament to the true fabric of America.
Bye, guys!
Bye!
Watch the ceiling. Nice one.
Close fit, huh?
Wow, I am so glad that that made it through. Having to build the room around the chair would have not been easy.
Come here, check this out, man.
Oh, nice.
Working out was the best way for Alan to reduce stress, but unfortunately he can't go to the gym
Because it's too noisy.
and it could possibly trigger an episode for him. So our friends at Sears came up with a great plan. They provided all of the workout equipment.
Love it.
So the Hills have their entire home gym right in their house.
It's fantastic. Only thing is, this stuff is still pretty noisy.
Oh, bro, check it out.
Oh, that's like a big cushion under your feet.
Right? This thing is perfect for Alan because not only is it super duper quiet, but it also can reduce impact up to 40%. If he wants to listen to music, it's got a built-in MP3 dock and built-in speakers. We got a bike, elliptical machine, we got a treadmill. I'll see you in 20 miles.
Yeah, I'll get there first, buddy.
All right, buddy. So Brent,
Hey, Ty.
how are you, man?
I'm great, man. How are you?
Okay, so here we are in the quiet room. I'm so excited. The chair is here.
We're ready to go.
So he'll be able to hear relaxing natural sounds.
Yep.
He'll be able to smell different aromas.
Exactly.
Just by hitting buttons, he can switch it.
Alan can basically sit here and kind of cycle through these different experiences in a way to relax him and bring him out of an episode.
Wow. Well, dude, it feels so calm in here already. I know he's gonna love that.
Yeah, I think so too.
Nice job, man.
Thanks a lot.
Wow, it's definitely a whole different scenario out here. Alan can't come back to an environment that is tightly confined. Anything he can't see what's behind, whether it be a wall, whether it be a hallway, a door, can really trigger episodes. He needs open space where he can really see what's in front of him. We turn hallways into see-through walls where he can actually see through it, so that when he comes home, it feels like it's a safe zone.
Bring in the truck. Take it up. Let's go. Let's go.
This week was all about bringing Alan home for a new beginning, to have a home completely designed for his needs, and a chance to finally get to be the dad, the husband, the father, and part of this family. Put that right over there. Alan's a real soldier who has sacrificed so much for this country. Now the community has served him in such a huge way. And what a beautiful way to do it, with this man finally receiving a home he can finally call home. Okay, so these look fantastic. Here's the problem. The family's gonna be here in 90 minutes. So I know that paint's wet. Can we get like a hairdryer on it or something?
Yeah.
This looks fantastic.
Hey.
Hey, listen, the Hill families, they're coming into the airport in like an hour, and I'm just thinking, you know, we have not done this before. This is something that's totally new to all of us.
The PTSD?
Well, the PTSD, all that stuff, just bringing him home might be a good idea that you head out to the airport and actually meet them.
And then talk to them about what he can do, what he
Yes.
can't do. I'm nervous for that.
That's why
Yeah.
I think you should go there and talk to them, all
Okay,
right?
we'll find
All right.
out what he needs.
Perfect.
When we surprised the family, we didn't get to meet Alan in person. We got to see him over the computer screen, and that's what life has been like for this family. I was honored to be there at the airport, welcoming them back.
Hey, Paige. It's good to see you.
Welcome back. Since he has suffered from PTSD, we can't bring Alan home to 5,000 people screaming for him and yelling, "Move that bus." It's just not gonna work for this family. So we wanted to make sure that he would be okay with what we do. We just want to make sure that everything is okay with you and make some adjustments. We can make things different. I want you to feel comfortable. What do you think?
Well, we could drive up with a hushed crowd and exit the car between the car and the bus, and then, you know, move the bus from there, and then go forward.
What do you think?
Well, I think if the crowd's backed up a little bit and he has maybe some law enforcement officers or a military unit, somebody there where he feels like he's secure and protected.
Okay.
He still just has such a hard time staying in the present and not going back to Iraq. I mean, ultimately, it's for him.
Right. I'm gonna let Ty know what we talked about, so we'll still make it great. It'll just be different great.
Okay.
Our plan this week is to bring the family home in silence. There will still be everyone from the community there showing their support. Alan has been back from war for quite some time now, but now he's coming home. Did you love it, puppy?
requested a military presence. So we got the American Legion veterans on motorcycles bringing him in. And then we asked the moment the car pulls in, everybody goes silent, showing respect for Alan because noise is one of the biggest triggers of PTSD. I didn't know what was going to happen. Hill family, welcome home. Hey, buddy. How are you doing? You okay? You think you can do this? I'm trying. I bet. You got military here. You flanked on your left and right to make sure you feel more secure. We've moved the crowd way back. Everyone's going to be completely quiet. And so it really is just about you and your family in this moment. In fact, if you don't even want to move the bus, we can just walk around it. So we were here for you, man. But it's been a long time coming. We just want to bring you home.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So what do you say? Should we try it?
Let's do it.
All right, then.
Frankie, come on, girl. Frankie, unload.
Stay right here.
Wow.
Hey, you can stay close if you want.
Standing there, I was probably as proud of him as I've ever been. I mean, that was our time, you know, to see us all together and Alan being there with the crowd. He's accomplished so much and come so far, and for the boys to see him standing there facing that fear, it's undescribable.
It's so awesome for me to see you guys finally together. Alan, I know that you've been back from Iraq for 3 years, but you haven't been able to come home.
Right.
What's so fantastic about this moment is when that bus moves, you're finally going to be home. It's incredible for me to see you, National Guardsmen behind you in attention. American Legion is here, and all of your community and supporters are respectively being very quiet right now so that you can enjoy this moment. I think we ought to show you what's behind this bus.
Okay.
So if it's okay with you guys, you want to say it with me?
Yeah.
Bus driver, move that bus!
You see this, honey? I see. Think I'm gonna pass out.
Don't pass out.
Hey.
We got you.
You're okay. When the bus did pull away, I think we were all just in shock. Before, our house had so many environmental triggers for Alan, with the railroad tracks being right across the street and the quarry just a mile away. Now we have no trains and no rock quarry. There's so much relief. We were standing there all together as a family. It was like we had finally brought him home.
Thank you.
It's your little piece of Texas.
It's a Texas-style ranch house.
I know.
And it's on 3 acres of wide open, spacious land.
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe this. Thank you so much.
Do you want to thank a few people? It would be our builders this week. Robert Andrew from MAC Corporation and Rhonda Tygreen from Canyon Creek Construction.
Sergeant Bill, on behalf
Thank
of
you.
our country, our build team, Canyon Creek Construction, MAC Corporation, 3,000 plus volunteers from the community.
Thank you.
Served us so honorably, and we are so honored to serve you.
Thank you so much.
We're thrilled to reunite the family.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But I know you and Alan are going to turn this house into a home. Seeing the family together was deeply moving, very humbling, but a joyful moment as well. I think it'll bring them peace. This is a place for Alan and his family to become themselves again, I think.
So, of course, we can't forget about our very special guest. I'm talking about an award-winning actress, Glenn Close.
Oh my God! What Alan has sacrificed and what you all have been through is a story that I think will move and inspire many, many people.
So, what do you say we take a walk up the driveway? Come on. Frankie, come. Well, I've been waiting to say this all week. But you've been waiting a lot longer. Hill family, Staff Sergeant Alan Hill, please go check out your brand new house. Go ahead. Come on, come on.
Wow. You can't hear anything outside.
Come look
And the
at
table. It's big enough for Grandma and Papa and Aunt Chris, too.
Do like Thanksgiving and
I
everything.
know. We can have serious breakfast in here now.
So, guys, what do you think of the new place?
This
You
is
do okay?
amazing.
Perfect.
Awesome, right?
Yeah.
A little better than okay.
As you can see, open space. That way you can see everything. We even made sure that there weren't any hallways. As you can see, we put glass in here so that you can see who's behind a wall. There's not a lot of bright colors or contrast or textures. We've kept it very calming so that there's not a lot of distractions. Also, it was about soundproofing. And so we've actually used soundproofing drywall, including extra spray foam insulation. And if you look at the floor, it's also cork, which is really salve absorbent. We also put in triple pane windows. That way, if there is a loud noise that comes outside, at least you're protected. So there's something here that I really want to show you. Well, let me get Glenn. Hey, Glenn, come on in. I was just about to show them the cool project that we've been working on this week. And we wanted to give you a piece of furniture that's functioning, it's beautiful, but it actually has some really cool tricks to it that you can kind of pull out.
We were nervous because I didn't know if seeing something actually would trigger something, you know? So we thought you could have it where it's not hanging all the time.
Wow. Take a look. And then
And you can add things to it, rearrange however you want it to be.
To know that Mrs. Close was volunteering to work on the house was wow, you know? That was fantastic. She didn't have to do it. She's probably got a million other things going on in her life, but she took the time out for us. That says a lot about her character and her real ambition for bring change to mind work.
it's a real custom piece and something that you guys can be proud of. She's not bad with the sander, I'll be honest with you. After talking to some of the doctors about PTSD, we also learned that exercise is really, really important to help reduce your stress. And you also know that you work really hard to raise awareness about PTSD. Well, I think we figured out a space that can maybe help out both of you with those very things. So follow me over here, and I'll show you exactly what we're talking about.
All right.
Wow.
Oh my God!
Like a spa.
Holy mackerel!
Look at the ceiling.
It looks like you're looking outside.
Having the gym and the office together was ideal. Alan working out, there's always a concern of what if he has an episode? And so I can be right there, still be productive and doing my thing while he's doing his thing.
So guys, what do you think of your brand new gym and office?
Wow.
You guys thought of everything.
Our friends at Sears know that working out is not only great to keep you physically fit, but it also helps reduce stress, which really helps in your recovery with the PTSD. We also know that you can't go to, say, a public gym because of the noise and the crowds. So they wanted to make sure they brought the gym to you. But that's not all. Gina, they also know the work you do to raise awareness about PTSD and how it affects families. So they wanted to make sure that you also had an office where you can continue that work. So it's a place where the family can hang out, but also work out. So you guys ready to see some more house? Yeah! Let's go check out the rest of your house!
Whoa. No way. Awesome. That's cool. Sweet. It's a high jump bar. Oh, it's a hurdle. That's cool. Hi.
How do you like your room?
Awesome.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
You can high jump into bed?
Yeah.
I thought I'd give you some extra storage down here. There you go.
That is cool. Paige knew what she was doing in my room. I couldn't even think of a way to do anything close to how she made it. It was just really cool.
This is amazing. Cool. It looks like a stage. That's cool. This is so amazing. That's cool. So cool.
Hello, mate. How we doing?
Good.
Now, you told me that you wanted an acting room, yeah? With lots of acting stuff. Your bed disappears, so now, where are we in?
The Old West.
We're in the Wild West. If we take a little stand over here, buddy, where are we?
We're in medieval times.
Okay, so you got your camera, and it hooks up to the TV screens. Do you know why I'm crying? Because I've never been on TV before.
My bed, it folded up into a Western house. And action.
You medieval people come over to my town?
We were doing a little play. You want to ride some horses and talk? Went to the medieval times world.
And now we can do puppets.
Then we all joined together as friends to go to the beach. That's cool. And have a little tiki party. Surf's up, dude.
So, do you like your room?
Yeah.
Do you think you can practice some gnarly acting exercises in here?
Yeah.
Do you want to go see some more house?
Yeah.
This is awesome, dude.
So I want to show you something I think you're really going to like. Now, when we designed your house, we want to make sure that you had a place for you. In fact, it's the most quiet room in the house. Do me a favor. Go check out your new quiet room.
All right. Oh!
So come on in.
Oh, man!
So this is your quiet room. 5-foot thick concrete walls, soundproof drywall. We wanted to make sure that it had things in it to help you relax. And so Brent works with the team, and I sort of gave them quite a challenge this week. So take a seat in the chair.
It's a chair that's been specially formulated for you.
Oh, my
Isn't that cool?
gosh. I can hear birds.
What you'll be able to do is if you start to feel an episode coming on, you'll be able to sit down in the chair, hit that red button there. It'll start playing calming sounds, associated videos on the screen. There's an associated aromatherapy element.
So you'll smell a new smell.
Holy cow, smell the ocean. Wow. Wow. That is so huge for me. I mean, to just have a place where you can go and just be quiet. To have all the little technological perks they put in there was like really cool.
We have these two special sensors here. One of these is a heart rate monitor, and the other is a temperature sensor, movement sensor. So these are biometrics. It sounds like when you begin to have an episode, right, you start to have your kind of standard stress responses go. So this is a way for you to track that stuff and really start to see when an episode's gonna onset. Prevention was a really important aspect of this for us. We knew that the chair was going to be a good solution to treat an episode, but we wanted to make it so that it goes away completely. And the prevention element has a lot to do with Alan being able to recognize when one of these episodes was going to happen, that this would really be a way for him to avoid these completely in the future.
Now, I have a place where, you know, I can go and deal with things that are going on without totally disrupting family life.
I think having this place really does allow you to finally be able to come home because you have a safe zone. Now, there's still a few other rooms you need to see in the house.
Yeah.
So, shall we see some more house?
Let's see some more house.
Oh my gosh. A fireplace in our bedroom.
Oh my gosh. There's a bed for Frankie.
Wow. Look at your rocking chairs.
When Alan and I were able to go into our bedroom was just a huge moment for both of us.
Read the quilt.
Welcome home, Daddy. Oh my gosh.
How far we've come, not knowing whether or not he can ever come home and live with you again. And then us being together, finally.
Wow. Wow, it's like a spa.
Oh
wow.
my gosh.
It's beautiful. Look, that's your closet.
Wow.
This is mine. Wow.
So what do you guys think?
It's awesome.
This is a sanctuary. I can finally come home and be in the right headspace to help her be a parent.
It's just so awesome to see you with your family.
It's awesome to be with my family.
Well, here's what I think we ought to do. Let's gather up the whole family because there's something that I think you're all going to want to see together.
Okay.
All right? Come on. That means you too, Frankie. So this week, our mission really has been about bringing you guys back together as a family. And of course, we also want to give you a space where you could really spend time together as a family. Guys, go check out your new backyard.
Yeah!
Oh my God!
How about that?
So, you guys have got a swimming pool and a stationary exercise bike for you, which is good for aquatherapy. You've got a bone-shaped dog park, and there's fountains over there that are pretty incredible.
Walking out into the backyard was great, man. I mean, seeing Frankie's little play area shaped like a bone, and then the little dog with Frankie's bandana on there, and Frankie loved it.
What's really cool is all this water drains into these drains. It then goes ahead and irrigates the grass.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, they even did a little agility course for Frankie. Good girl, Frankie. Yeah. Oh my God.
I know that you've missed out on a lot of the growing up.
Yeah.
And Mikhail, it's phenomenal at high jumping and track. Well, now you can actually finally get to see him for the first time show his stuff.
Wow. All the apparatus was set up for Mikhail. He's got a 100-meter strip, 3 lanes, put in the backyard so he can work on his track, and then a high jump pit. I never seen him do that.
Come on, Mikhail.
Dude, I'm just so glad you could witness this.
Come on, man.
We can go out in the yard and I can help him work on it, and I can't wait. And to me, that's being a dad. You know, I'm doing my job.
It's so awesome to see you guys together as a family. And with your PTSD, that it's not easily going to go away. But now I think with this home, you're finally going to be in a place where you can start your recovery process and finally be with your family. I cannot wait to see what the future holds for you guys. And speaking of that, I've actually got some really great news I want to tell you guys. Ottawa University has stepped up and offered Mikhail and Drayson 2 full 4-year scholarships. Yes. So your kids are going to college.
Wow.
And not only that, Alan, I know that your dream has always been to go back and get your education. Well, they've also stepped up and made sure that you are also going to get a full scholarship. In fact, you can take your classes online.
Nice.
Yeah. So the family's going to college.
That was just a very great gesture on their behalf. Well, not only afford the 2 boys a scholarship, but they extended a scholarship to me as well. I'm so happy. You know, education is the key to keeping people out of harm's way. And knowing that my 2 boys have this coming to them, you know, just really lifts such a huge burden off of us.
Very, very proud and honored to be here with you all. It's been an incredible experience, and great thanks to you.
I just want to thank everybody who helped make all of this possible. I've fought for treatment for him and for benefits and for so many things, and you know, a safe home was the one thing that I couldn't get for us.
Being in this new home right now will allow me the opportunity to function in a safe environment, so I can focus on being a parent. I can focus on being a husband. I can focus on being a friend. This home is going to afford me another shot at life, another opportunity to get out there and do what I need to do. And I'm so grateful.
Well, I guess there's just one thing left to say. Welcome home, Hill family. Welcome home. Welcome home.
Come on, Ty.
It only rocks.
You were jogging then.
Yeah, I know.
That was awesome.
Well, I was jogging. Thanks for noticing, Johnny. I wasn't sprinting.
Base camp.